everyone, myself Ratik Hasan Rajib, and my register number is 2019231073. Today talking about canonical correlation analysis. Let's start. Canonical correlation analysis is a powerful analytical tool to analyze the association between two sets of variables belonging to different disciplines. Canonical correlation analysis is a multivariate statistical model used to study the interrelationship among set of multiple dependent variable and multiple independent variable. Here is an example of a relationship between economic inequality X star and political instability Y star. The economic inequality can be measured by five variables: the division of farmland X1, the Gini coefficient X2, the percentage of tenant farmers X3, the gross national product X4, and the percentage of farmers XY. Similarly, the political instability can be measured by four variables: the instability of leadership Y1, the level of internal group violence Y2, and the occurrence of internal Y3, stability of democracy Y4. Here we can see three type of correlations. Correlation between X variables, the correlation matrix is RXX. Correlation between Y variables, the correlation matrix is Y RYY. The correlation matrix, correlation between Y X and Y, the correlation matrix is RXY equals to R prime YX. Um, and now assumption of canonical correlations. There are four assumption of canonical correlation. The correlation coefficient between any two variables is based on linear relationship. The canonical correlation is a linear relationship between the variates. Third, the distribution of variable is normal. Fourth, heteroscedasticity. To the extent it decreases the correlation between variables. Uh, in the next slide, we can see a canonical correlation analysis versus multiple regression analysis. Multiple regression predict a single dependent variable from a set of independent variable, while CCA examining the relationship between multiple dependent and independent variables simultaneously. CCA particularly useful for analyzing complex real-life situation where multiple outcome are influenced by several predictors. In multiple regression, the coefficient of determination R square represent the proportion of variance in the dependent variable explained by the independent variables, and the square root of R square is the multiple correlation coefficient. CCA extends this concept by finding the maximum correlation between two sets of variables through linear combination. CCA imposes fewer restrictions on data type, making it a flexible and powerful tools for multivariate analysis. In the next slide, we can see an example of relationship between economic well-being variables and overall life satisfaction variables. Using canonical analysis, the investigator want to know the relationship between two set of variables. The first set is independent variable that represent economic well-being and constitute the following variables: annual income, movable asset, fixed asset, employment status, educational attainment. And the second set is dependent variable that represent the overall life satisfaction and include the following indicators: the life closer to my ideal life, circumstance of my life are best to my choice, I am satisfied with my life, I have achieved the thing in my life I aspired, I would not prefer to make any drastic change in rest of my life till I survive. In next, we can see interpretation. To interpret the result obtained by conducting the CCA, the first step is to evaluate the overall satisfaction, statistical significance of the full canonical model. This is done by testing the null hypothesis that there is no relationship between the two set of variables. The test is accomplished by computing the f statistics value using the old lambda test to see whether there are exist statistical significant relationship between life satisfaction and economic well-being indicators. Next, we want to identify those variables which contribute significantly to explain the relationship between economic well-being and overall life satisfaction. Thank you, everyone. If you have any question, feel free to ask in my comment section. Thank you.